Hey everybody, Don here again. Well, turkey season is upon us. It actually started 2 days early here in New Hampshire. Generally, it starts the 3rd of May and runs till the end of May. This year, they started it on the 1st of May, which was a Saturday, which actually this past Saturday. I did not go. I had other plans for the weekend. And I'm not really a serious turkey hunter like I am a deer hunter. I go out on occasion, maybe once a year or so, just because I hate ticks. But a few years ago, I got turned on to this stuff, Sawyer's permethrin, which you spray this on your clothes and it keeps the ticks at bay. And a young friend of mine, his parents were good friends of mine for a long time, and they weren't hunters, but their son wanted to be. So I ended up taking Chris out. We went 2 seasons in a row when he was still a youth hunter, and we had great luck. I mean, we got a bird both days on the first day. And so kind of got me fired up a little bit more for turkey hunting. So this year I'm going to go out and I'm going to go out back on the food plot. There's been some birds hanging around, and I'm going to set up a little ground blind out there. I'm going to spray all my clothes with permethrin, and we'll see one morning this week. Nice thing about living right here is that I can hunt right from home and still be back in the office in time for work. So let's go out. It's lunchtime. Let's go out and set up a little ground blind. I'm gonna stick a couple of these hemlock boughs in there just for a little extra. Just to break it up a little bit more. All right, so I'll be sitting right in there in the morning. I'll have one camera pointing back at me, one camera pointing out here into the food plot. That rubbing post that I made, it's 25 yards. Now, with my 12 gauge turkey gun with the turkey choke, I can reach out a lot farther than that. I want them to come in close so we can get them on the GoPro. I may set up the big camera too. See if I can find a place to put it. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the morning. Spray my clothes down with Sawyer's, Tick Guard, permethrin. You also don't want to put this stuff on your skin. You want to spray it on your clothes and let it dry for about 4 hours. And then you should be good to go. I like to spray it on my boots too, especially around the top. Any place where the ticks can get in. Well, we'll let these clothes dry. We'll see what happens. The mist is starting to come down now. And it's supposed to rain for the next couple of days, but hopefully in the morning it won't be raining and we'll get out. If not, well, there's the next day, or the next day, or the next day. We'll see you when we get out. You hear that owl? hooted. At least 4 birds answered. It's got to be that flock of jakes. At least 3. I've got at least 3, maybe 4 birds gobbling up on the hill. I think it's that group of jakes. We'll see what happens. Got a barred owl that's going crazy. And they answer him every time. Well, those toms quit gobbling. I'm hoping it means they're on the move. But they were pretty far away. Those birds are coming. I'm going to stop calling. They've heard where I am, and if they're moving, they'll come this way. This is the gang of 6. They have no idea what's going on. This is crazy. This is that gang of 6 jakes. And I wasn't going to shoot a jake, but I figured, what the heck. They were up on that hill. They were calling. The first time I heard them, a barred owl was hooting, and they were answering him. So I knew they were up on the hill, only a couple hundred yards away. And they came running in And they came right here. I waited until one of them got off to the side so that I wouldn't hit the others, because those 5 birds are still right out there 100 yards away. I'm talking. They don't know what the heck's going on. They're all kind of fluttering around their buddy. But this is the same group of jakes that chased off that big tom who was with the hens a couple, maybe 10 days ago. And let's go pick him up. Well, that was pretty fun. You know, like I said, I'm not big into turkey hunting. And I saw these 6 jakes, I don't know, one day last week, last week. And they chased off a big tom who had a couple of hens. And so I decided, you know, if I could get those guys to come down, I'd take one. And I did. And he's probably only a 15-pound bird, but I don't care. You know, to be honest with you guys, this is the first turkey I've ever shot. I've taken my young friend Chris out a few times, and he shot some birds. I just couldn't get into it. But this was the perfect situation. I'm on my food plot. I set up this little ground blind. I showed you that. And I got up in here about 15 minutes before shooting light. Those guys were up on the hill, just responding to a barred owl. And sure enough, they came running down the hill, looking for a date. And they got a date with my 12 gauge, some number 4 shot. So, number 1 turkey. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're gonna breast this thing and give it a try. Thanks for coming along.